today to talk about the pros and the cons of being a truck driver. I'm gonna start with the cons so I can leave y'all on a positive note. The first con I would say is that recruiters can just lie and you will be the one that takes the fall for it. So say you come to a job today and you leave because they offered you a guarantee of $1,500, but you see, oh, you got to be out for 3 weeks straight, and they told you that you only have to do 1 week, and say you leave that company because you see it's not a good fit. And now you're going to be the one getting in trouble for that, because it's like, oh, your company hopping. If you have more than 3 jobs in 2 years, then some companies will start denying you. But I wouldn't advise you to work for them companies anyway, because all the people that leave these companies, but you're going to be mad at someone because they had more than 3 jobs in 2 years, and that's not just trucking jobs. Say you just came to trucking. Sometimes they'll deny you because you just had 3. If you worked at Burger King, CVS, and Walmart, you know what I mean? And say you were just working 2 jobs because you wanted extra money. Like, how am I getting in trouble for that? The next con I would say is hair follicle testing companies. I do not recommend any company that does hair follicle, because those things are not 100%, and I'm gonna get denied for something that's not even 100%. Something that I guess y'all insurance like that. No. And then if you're a woman, they gonna cut a lot of hair off your head. And if you're a man that got dreads or something like that, they're going to cut off 1 lock. And so I do not suggest hair follicle companies at all. That's a no for me. The next big con is waiting. They're going to have, sometimes these shippers will have you waiting all damn day. I remember when I first started at Prime Inc. and me and my trainer went to Tyson Foods, and we got there around 12 p.m. and then we didn't leave until 12 in the morning. And it was like, damn, all this damn waiting. And some companies don't even pay detention for all that damn waiting. And say you was waiting for 9 hours and your company not even gonna pay detention. I know Ozark, I could swear Ozark said they didn't pay for detention. Like, how you not gonna pay detention? I don't recommend any company that you just want somebody to work for free. Like, I'm not at home. I'm sitting here waiting for your damn product, messing up my clock sometimes. Like, why y'all not paying for detention? I'm sure some of these, honestly, I feel like they still getting detention from these companies, but they just don't want to pay it to the drivers. The next con I would say is not having a steady paycheck. Some companies, you're not even gonna have no steady paycheck unless the company has a guarantee. All companies do not have a guarantee, and even if a company has a guarantee, sometimes it's only for a certain period of time, and then it's only for a certain period of time. I heard one girl say, oh yeah, once the guarantee is over at companies, I switch accounts or I switch jobs. Like, dang. Another thing is the small streets, and trucker GPS is not always accurate. Like I always tell y'all, if a street looks too small, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to get in a situation, especially when you're new. Now, if you're older in the game, then yeah, you probably can maneuver it. But once you're new, you don't know much. You don't even know that you're supposed to be looking at your fucking trailer all the damn time. You can't take your eyes off that trailer, especially when you're making turns in those type of way. So do not go out down that small street and then get yourself in a situation. Like I said, a company like Snyder, you get yourself in a situation where you are hit the mud or something like that and your trailer is stuck. They gonna put that on there as like an incident, and it's gonna be hard for you to get another job. Having a dispatcher, I can't stand dispatchers, especially if y'all don't have like a family relationship or like a friend relationship. I can't stand dispatchers. Having someone in charge of how I make my money. Like, I really don't like that. Like, having someone in charge of how I make my money, like how much money I'm gonna make, how many miles I'm gonna get. When you knew they're gonna give you trash, everything, and you might not even making no miles. And it's like, why would you not want me to make money for your company? And then they'll put you, some of them will put you in a tough situation, won't give you no damn miles, but they'll send your ass to New York City. Like, make that make sense. Can I drive or can I not? One of the most dangerous occupations of all time. And you know, just like a regular car is a weapon, a tractor trailer is a weapon. Like, you can literally kill somebody. So it's crazy when these cars be trying to brake check you and stuff, trying to get paid. Like, you're not even gonna be able to spend it unless you want just your family to spend it. Like, especially if you load it, I cannot just stop this truck on the drop of a dime like that. And you brake checking me so I can hit to the back of you. And don't you know, dummy, most of the 90% of trucks got cameras in it anyway. Some owner operators, they don't have cameras, which that's crazy. But other than that, it got cameras. We gonna see who was at fault anyway. That was you. That was something that you had going on. Everything is based off experience. And say you're not with a company, you're with the owner operator. Say you was with an owner operator for 3 years, and now you want to go to Walmart it's going to be like you a new driver, because they're not going to use that as real experience because it was not with the company. So you basically shit out of luck. And it don't matter how good you can drive. Some loaders will take their sweet ass time. It's like, damn, what you taking a nap in the truck? What you eating lunch in the truck? Like, why am I here for 8 hours? And then, like, sometimes you have an appointment time at 10 and they don't start loading you to 3 o'clock. Like, what's the point of the appointment time? You might as well told me just come when I get ready. Oh, another thing I can't stand is when they don't have signs that say, okay, truck entrance this way. So you just looking. Sometimes, well, your best bet, if you knew, you better just get out and look. But me, I don't know. I probably won't get out and look. But if I miss it and I don't see it, I'd rather just find a beltway again and start over. Because you can't make it on U-turn most of the time. So I'd rather just start over. But it's annoying. You know truckers is coming here. Why would you not have a sign? Sometimes you do not get paid for all your miles. Like some companies, like I was at Swift and it was zip code to zip code, and they like left off like 20 miles one time, and that was my breaking point, because they was not doing that from the beginning. So like, you know, once you there for a while, then they start doing a little crazy shit, cutting your miles back and stuff like that, and that's not right. You should want to keep people, not have this thing as a revolving door, like the whole company hopping thing. We don't want a company hop, but if you lied to get us here and not treating us right, we got to still pay our bills. Like, that shit is depressing. Driving this crazy, dangerous ass vehicle and we not getting paid good for it. I really hope it's positive changes in the future in this trucking industry, because it's a fun job, but it just sucks when you don't get your the correct pay. Sometimes it sucks. Finding somewhere to eat sometimes that's not a McDonald's or a Subway. Dang, sometimes I want some Mission Barbecue, but you can't find nothing unless you Uber or something. Like, we got an Uber, you know, it's never no truck park there. Like, my camp business is just put at least one truck parking spot. At least let us get in there, let us get some food. Oh, some companies do not have APUs. That's where you can get your air conditioner and stuff and heat once your truck is off. Some companies do not have APUs, and I think that should be illegal. Why should you could die like that, like, you know, not having good air circulation when it's too hot in the damn truck, especially if your health ain't in the best condition. You can die like that. So I think that shit should be illegal. Most transportation companies in general, they do not do overtime, and that fucking sucks. When I was at Greyhound, it was like, I think we got it like if we drove like 50 hours in a week. But most of the time that shit would be on duty. Not most of the time, but some of the time that shit would be on duty. So that sucks. It should be like, why is the trucking industry, why don't they have to give us overtime? That doesn't make sense. Oh, showering at a truck stop. Like, who the hell want to shower where a whole bunch of why a whole bunch of other drivers have been at? Like, that's one thing I really don't like. I hate the showering thing. But yeah, my biggest thing is just pay. Like, when the dispatchers not even the dispatchers, but when the recruiters lie about your pay and the dispatchers give you shit damn miles, like, how the fuck I'm supposed to make money? I came here to run. I want to run. Okay, now we going to the positive. Of course, money. Yes, of course, the money. The money is why most people do truck. I hate when people be like, oh, don't do this for the money. Why else would you do it? Like, hey, why else would you do it? But yeah, the money. If you were working somewhere where you was only making like $900 a week, then yes, trucking would be a step up from that. But what I hate, oh my gosh. Well, another con to it is, I feel like, I'm sorry, but this is such a dangerous vehicle. I don't feel like, because you can make $1,000 working like two little shit jobs like McDonald's and Taco Bell. Like, I feel like that. So I feel like no trucker should be making less than $2,000 a week. Honestly, that's honestly how I feel. No trucker should be making less than $2,000. A local driver, I feel like regional should make $25 a week, and over the road should make $3,000 a week. Like, these company drivers, they out from their family sometimes 6 weeks at a time, and companies like Western Express, you only making $1,000 a week. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, it's a step up. If you was only making $900 a week, you definitely gonna make more than that driving trucks. Road, like, you get to see so many different states during the day, especially if you're an over the road driver. And if you local, you probably can see at least 2 or 3 states a day. You don't have nobody in your face besides that camera that's gonna be telling you what to do. Most of the time, you won't even talk to your dispatcher. They're gonna be sending it on the computer system. Oh, and if you're an introvert, it's the best thing in the world. Like, not having to deal with all them people all day. All you really got to deal with is the shipper and the receiver and the person at the security booth. And if you over the road, you might not even have to see them every day. Now, also, you can request to take your break at a certain state. Like, you don't have to take your break at home. You can take your break at any state you want to go to. If you want to go to Las Vegas, take your break in Las Vegas. You got a free trip. But you are going to have to find somewhere to park that truck, though. And usually trucker parking, it ranges from about $20 to $30 if you had to pay, which I'm sure you're going to have to pay in Las Vegas, since it's such a poppin' city. The feeling of having purpose, like the world would not have what it has if it was not for a truck driver. This book, a truck driver bought all these products so this can be there. So you have purpose. Like, I'm sorry, but I feel like we up there with nurses and stuff. You have so much purpose and so much kind of like respect as a truck driver. Saving money as an over-the-road driver. Say you were single and didn't have any kids and stuff like that. You can give up your place. You can give up your car. No car insurance, no gas. You can save like $20,000 a year like that. Decorating your truck to make it your little home away from home. I'm doing a truck tour next Tuesday. I just got this truck because I'm at a new company. So I'm definitely doing a truck tour next Tuesday. Trucking is a lot of truck drivers, and trucking has a strong community, so you're gonna have a strong support system. Like I said, get in one of them Facebook groups. Gonna be out of work. It's like, shit, I know it gotta at least be like 10,000 trucking companies. You ain't never gonna be out of work, especially once you hit your first year. You ain't ever. But even if you're a new driver, all these damn startup companies, you ain't never gonna be out of work. You always gonna have a job. And it's easier to get a CDL than it is to get a 4-year degree, and a degree that you might not even like after you done got it. You know what I mean? So please give me a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I make I make trucking videos all the time, so please subscribe. And I always drop new gems, new tips. And what are your pros and cons of trucking? Please leave it in the comment section below. Thank you.